My name is Sophia. I have 3 daughters, Jessie being 5, and the twins being 2 in April. When I actually found out I was pregnant, I was actually expecting it to be like my first pregnancy, just one baby and have a happy bundle of joy. My husband actually had testicular cancer, and he was told that 99% chance he wouldn't be able to have children. So for us to be able to have our first one was a miracle in itself already. And to be able to find out that we were expecting another one, that was a whole nother ballpark. When I was cramping and spotting, I actually felt as if it was like a typical menstrual cycle, but I knew from my first pregnancy, I shouldn't be feeling that. So I went down the rabbit hole and I started Googling, and I actually got really scared that I was actually having a miscarriage. I actually looked at the screen and she was showing me, okay, there's one over here, and then there's also one over here. And I was just like, okay. And I looked and I was like, wait, what do you mean? I have 2? I have 2? Like, how is this possible? And from my OB, the first ultrasound there, that's when they were telling me, okay, you're gonna have another specialist where they're gonna be able to monitor you closely because you have twins and you're considered a high-risk pregnancy. From there, it was just easy. I never had to worry about chasing after doctors, chasing after different appointments. And when I first met the doctors, they made me feel so taken care of, even though I just met them. And I feel like that's so important for a mom who's going through all these crazy hormones to feel that, okay, you're in good hands, you're safe. The first appointment with Dr. Niles was amazing. She was so sweet. She's so kind. Sorry, I'm getting like... Every time I talk about Dr. Niles, it always brings me so much emotions because she helped me a lot through my whole pregnancy. No matter what concerns came up, whether it be Jaden, which is baby B, being a bit smaller, she would always reassure me that it's nothing to worry about. We'll check in within a week to see what it's like. She always reassured me that it's not because I'm a bad mom. It's just how my body is and that we just have to wait it out. Every time we walked out of that appointment, I'd always have a new headshot of my babies, the ultrasound photos. I wanted to make sure that I had these photos of them so that when I post it into their notebook, I write down what happened during that appointment. And I feel like it's such a great bond that I can have with my daughters. The horn on the bus goes. Dr. Andrews made my experience so much fun. I was actually telling my husband that, oh, we're having girls again because you gave me the girls. And he kept on telling me, no, females are the ones that determine the gender. And so when we had the appointment with Dr. Andrews, ultrasound's going fine, it's going well. And Dr. Andrews asked, do you have any questions for me? And I remember laying down there and I thought, I do have a question for you. Is it the male or is it the female that gives the gender? And when he told my husband it was the male, my husband just dropped on the chair and he was so quiet. And I said, this is the best news ever. Thank you, Dr. Andrews. Now I'm gonna celebrate with ice cream. After I gave birth, the nurses were so attentive. Even though they weren't my attending nurse, they would still come and visit and they'll check up on the babies. Of course, you hear the comments where they say, oh, the baby's so cute. Oh my God, you had twins. That's so amazing. It's a blessing to have such great attending people. When I hold my girls and I look back now, I do think of the journey that I've had to go through with them. And even though they will never understand what mom had to go through to just bring them into this world, I wouldn't change a single thing. What I would tell another mom is that to really trust their team, to know their doctors, to know who's really working with them. They will do anything in their power to make sure they tell you the truth of what's happening and to ensure you that it's gonna be okay. If I could say something to Dr. Niles and Dr. Andrews, it would be thank you from the bottom of my heart, and to remind them that they are appreciated, they are valued in this community, and the difference that they make in people's lives. When the lows hit, It's just a reminder to just reset, take it slow, day by day. And when you're having your highs, like the great moments, the happiness, just live in the present and to just really enjoy it, because you never know what every day's gonna bring you.